guys, my name is Josh, and in today's episode of Clash TV we're going to be continuing, or we're not going to be continuing, we're going to be starting this series, and with quite a banger I would probably say. We've got VULKan versus Unreachable. Now if you didn't watch CRL West, which I'm probably sure most of you probably have, but some of you probably haven't, VULKan was pretty much the #1 player in the entirety of the West throughout the entire regular season. So VULKan's going to be running this bridge spam deck that he ran actually a good few times in the entire regular season, and we've got a slightly less popular pro player himself, Unreachable. So Unreachable going to be running a P.E.K.K.A. Royal Ghost bridge spam deck, the very classic one, and we're going to have VULKan running this newly built Goblin Cage bridge spam deck. So currently VULKan sits at 41st in the world, and Unreachable is currently 50th in the world. So let's just see how both of these players rank out. So watching from the perspective of VULKan, so if I'm probably going to guess most of you probably would have a higher chance of knowing VULKan, so you're probably going to want to view his gameplay more than Unreachable. So let's just see how it goes and plays out. So Baron going to come down from Unreachable behind the King Tower. Bandit going to come down in the right. Dark Prince going to be able to charge into this Bandit or Battle Ram. He's going to not take the charge from the Battle Ram. Bandit's going to go for me. Goblin Gate probably going to come down. Right, oh no, Battle Ram's going to come down from VULKan. Electros is going to stun this Battle Ram until death. Barbarians are going to be shocked. They might be able to tear down this Electros. No, they cannot. So Poison going to come down from Unreachable. Does VULKan back this Musketeer up? No, he does not. So he cycles his minions in the back left. A little bit of opposite lane pushing, a lot of split lane pushing from VULKan. So Bandit going to chop. Bandit plus the minions going to chop down that Royal Ghost in seconds. While VULKan's got a bit of a weird hand at the moment. He's pretty glad that Bandit came out from Unreachable. So the snowball going to be used to take down one of those minions from the tower. He's going to get the charge off from Dark Prince, so perfectly played by VULKan. Baron going to come down once again from Unreachable. He might back this up with a P.E.K.K.A. straight up the bridge. No, he does not. Okay, so P.E.K.K.A. is going to be sitting in the hand of Unreachable. Electro is just going to be cycling in the back. Goblin Ball are going to be coming down in the right to meet this Electro. So currently in the game, I believe Unreachable's deck has a higher win rate than the deck that VULKan's running. But I would believe VULKan has a much higher win percentage with this bridge spam deck if he's playing it this high. Now that he is in the top 50, so he must feel pretty confident. So Dark Prince is going to come down and meet that Bandit. Going to get one charge or one hit on that right side tower. Bandit going to meet this Royal Ghost and going to do some decent work to take it out. Minion's going to be cycled in the back again, going to be zapped out by Unreachable. Battle Ram going to come down in the left by VULKan. Ghost going to come down in the left lane as well. Goblin Ball is going to come down once again as well in the right. Battle Ram going to come down once again as well. Minion's going to be dropped in the middle of the arena. Going to be dropped. Going to take out that Goblin Baller, and the Battle Ram basically made a beeline for the tower, but the Goblin Baller is going to shut that down, and the snowball did not back. So Dark Prince going to be charging. Bandit will deny that. Both Bandit's going to be going opposite lanes. Minion's going to come out from VULKan to try and steal that Bandit's right away. So Dark Prince is going to actually get the connection on that Electro Wizard. He does actually hit the Electro Wizard. So Musketeer is still going to come down, Goblin Ball in the middle of the arena to try and take down all the wizards coming down on the lanes for VULKan. So he is playing this extremely well. Both players are playing this extremely well. Both players are controlling this match heavily. Both these decks are technically control decks. Unreachable's deck is a control deck. I'm not really sure about this bridge spam deck though. It does control deck, but I'm not really sure. But they are both actually very, very close in HP. So this could actually go very deep in the time, considering how offensive and offensive these guys' decks. So P.E.K.K.A going to come down for the first time by Unreachable. Let's see if Unreachable can switch up this gameplay by using P.E.K.K.A, the minion of P.E.K.K.A, to his disadvantage. The minion's going to come down, not going to attack this ghost because they are invisible. Bandit's going to charge into the chapel once again. Musketeer going to go down in the left. Probably going to hit this P.E.K.K.A first. No, it doesn't. Okay, it goes straight into the bandit. Musketeer does actually lock on to the P.E.K.K.A. Electro Wizard is going to fall to this bandit. So, currently the damage advantage is going to Unreachable, where he did get those Electro Wizard shots on. It looks like we may see Musketeer in the left lane. Yes, we will. Bandit going to come down, or Baron going to come down in the right. He actually lets the ghost from the right net. There might have been a lag issue because that did take quite a while to come down. Baron going to hit that the golden cage. Bandit going to hit the golden ruler. Bandit going to come down from VULKan. He's playing a bit on at the moment. He's playing a bit passive, if I would say. He's not really dealt any massive damage, and look at this, Unreachable's just going to continue. He's just going to straight up poison cycle VULKan, and it looks like VULKan's just going to try and punish him for that. It doesn't look like it will actually pay out in his favour. He does still have quite a massive push. If he can get a Musketeer at the point, this might actually be quite difficult to stop. Bandit's actually going to charge into the left lane tower. That's going to do a lot of damage. The Musketeer is locked on. The Electro Wizard just barely retargets this Musketeer. Electro Wizard goes full. Snowball comes down. Baron's going to get the connection, and look at that. What a turnaround by VULKan. VULKan comes away with the victory. With the victory against the deck that basically beat him the entire match through. VULKan doing what he does best in CRL and on ladder in the top 100. He might be down in a match, but if you make any overcommitment, if you make the wrong play, if you make any wrong play, he comes back and he steamrolls through you if you make one misplay and one mistake. So VULKan gonna win over Unreachable. So currently we are going to be watching Memati versus EQ, or or whatever that is, I'm going to call it EQ, okay? So, Hog 2.6 versus Golem Beatdown. Well, this match is a little bit dependent. It depends on how well the 2.6 player is. If the 2.6 player can get roughly half a tower down in the first 2 minutes, the game is pretty much sewn up for them. If they cannot do that, they have to just play extremely well to be able to come back from it. So it's really a 50-50 chance in winning, but we are going to be watching from the perspective of 2.6. So Golem in hand of Memati. Ice Spirit going to be used to cycle. Skeleton going to be used to cycle as well. Hog Rider Skeleton going to come out from EQ. Tornado actually going to be used quite wisely to actually activate the King Tower. Goblin Brawler going to come down as well, so not only the King Tower activation, but also a positive elixir trade. He's currently up by about 3 elixirs, so that's actually quite massive, starting off this game as a Golem player. As a Golem player, you would want to make as much elixir advantage as you can. He's going to be using the Ice Spirit to call this Dark Prince. Mega Minion going to be cycled as well. Dark Prince actually from the edge of his radius gets pulled by this Ice Spirit. Hog Rider going to be used again. Going to go to this Goblin Cage once again. EQ going to cycle his Musketeer in the left, knowing that the Goblin Cage is going to come out and escape his cage. Ice Spirit going to be used to stymie that Goblin Brawler. Ice Golem may come down. No, a large possible Pineapple actually comes down. He might actually back this Hog or Ice Golem or something like that. No, he does not. Okay. So he's going to let that Musketeer go in to die. Mega Minion going to take 2 shots from that Musketeer. So pretty much that Mega Minion was wasted. No aggressive Golems have been played by Memati. Hog Rider Skeletons. He says oops, oops. Maybe he didn't want to send the Skeletons. Maybe... I'm not really sure why he said oops, other than anything like that. So it looks like EQ is just going to be cycling all of his cards back to the Musketeer so that he can take down this Goblin Cage. He's going to fireball the baby dragon, and he's going to use the skeleton to make sure that he supports and keeps his musketeer alive. He's going to go Hog Rider Ice Golem into the weaker tower. Musketeer's going to go down without dealing any damage to this tower. Golem's going to come down. It looks like Mamati is getting punished. He did about 1500 damage, I think it was 1500 damage-ish to that tower for that one try push. Now, what I said earlier, you need to take down about half the tower to actually pull up the victory. But look at this massive push from Mamati. He's going to need to strike with 2 cannons, probably. Tornado's fun, I guess and he actually defended that really well. So, congrats to EQ playing 2.6 very well for the golden matchup. Dolphins in there in the right. He might golem in front. Oh yes, he will. So the Dark Prince is stuck behind this golem. Maybe they're going to come down. That's the only defense Mamati is currently using to defend this Hog Rider. Baby Dragon with a Dark Prince is going to be used for the support of this golem. Dark Prince almost gets to the tower. Ice Golem will pull it to the other lane. Musketeer's got to come down at some point. Musketeer is going to come down. Fire will come down in the left lane. Ice Golem is going to come down from the Dark Prince. A lot of mechanics that he has to come through his head right now. The Ice Golem is taking a lot of damage on this right side tower. He's getting stunned and burned by the dragon. This is what I mean. The golem deck will eventually overpower you at some point. And it looks like it just happened in that moment because there is no direct spells in Mamati's deck apart from the tornado that can damage the towers. So Goblin Ruler is going to come down. He's going to have this last opportunity to get a Hog Rider push going. So he's going to try it right here and then. For that left main tower, Musketeer is going to come down. He's trying to probably cycle another cannon. I think Musketeer actually locked on to the Baby Dragon, so that's really good. He's putting the Golden Tree King Tower, really good. Ice Golem will hide that Dark Prince and the Electro Dragon. Hog Rider will come down one more time. However, the Electro Dragon almost would have hit on that tower. Ice Spirit is going to fully stop that Dark Prince from doing absolutely anything. No damage from the Hog Rider whatsoever. And this must be a little bit frustrating for Mamati because he's got no direct spells, no direct damage. He needs to get some card to that tower to pull off the victory. He's got no direct damage whatsoever. Hog Rider is going to be stopped by this Golden King. Finally going to come down on the tower, Electro Dragon and the Dark Prince. Hog Rider does not get to the tower. Musketeer is not going to take up this Golden Border, but it's going to be left only with the right. Now both the towers of EQ are going to be very, very weak. So Cannon is going to be used for defense, and he's going to go in immediately with Ice Golem Hog Rider push with a predictive blow. What's he going to do? He's going to go Ice Golem, he's going to go Tornadoes, he's going to go Skeleton, he's going to take a hit. No, he's not. He's not going to get one hit at all. He's defending these goals. There's one golem by going to the tower. He might actually get the tower, but he's not. Okay, this tower has been surviving so long. This tower has survived so long. Immediate goal is going to come down, knowing that the fireball's going to come down. It looks like EQ's goal right now is to bring the spell cycle as fast as he can. So I don't think EQ thinks he can keep this momentum going for a long time. He says well played, and look at this. And look at that. 2.6 walking away with the victory there. Just off of the skin of his teeth, the golem is walking to the tower and he walks away with the victory on the last possible second. So look at that. So we've got Bridge Spam beating Packer Bridge Spam. We've got 2.6 beating a golem deck. The only thing for Mamati was he was pretty much sitting there for the entire sudden death with a tower just barely under 300 HP, and he didn't have any direct damage whatsoever. He has no direct spells and he has no direct troops whatsoever, nothing. And he just sat there trying to get golem after golem to the tower. He got that one golem to the tower with massive support, but nothing else really left it there, and he eventually spell cycled him out and he took the game. So that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Follow us on all social medias down in the description below. Also check out our merch store with hoodies. We've got cups. We've got phone cases that we are actually using in today's episode. We've got t-shirts, tank tops, and much more. So definitely go and check out that for the entrance of summer this year, as we are now. So yeah, that's going to be pretty much it, and I shall see you guys in the next video.